What's up, people? So as the news goes, we're gonna be getting a Fairytail crossover. So let's just take a little look at the details. This is a rerun. The first time this event came around, I wasn't really too invested in the game, and I wasn't really a big fan of Fairytail, to be honest. So I just kind of skipped it, and got my dailies. But let's take a look at the news, see what's up in here. Bam, 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 bam. So, all info on Fairytail Revival all in one place. So check out the new content in the Fairytail crossover event. Highlights include login bonuses, brand new stickers, and crossover signing tickets. Not So Lucy Gray and Urza return with buffs. Okay. They got a little video here, but I'm not going to click on that. So what is this? An epic journey away. Okay, so if you do these two little events right here, there's gonna be a part 1 and part 2. It's called Wizards from Another World. So part 1, you gotta get Natsu's scarf, and part 2, you're gonna get Urza's armor. Oh, not bad. Special login bonuses. Couple stickers, like on that last day 10 to give you 30 crystals there, free unit LB stone. There's always nice to get some dragon steaks, little luck gem. That's actually really nice. Super tick campaign, get 10 free summons. New, what's that? New stickers, yeah, new stickers going there. Okay, and free crossover equip. So what I mentioned earlier with the part 1 and part 2 missions. So the one you get from part 1, let's see here. So Natsu's scarf, fire damage 6,000%, right? Yep, fire damage 6,000%, physical damage, arch gaze up, first time only. I'm going to assume that's like either anywhere from like 50 to 80. That's usually how that goes. You get, if you get the little recipe, you get it up to 1010. Or like fully LB'd and fully enhanced. You'll be able to true craft it, right? I think that's what it's called, true crafting. You get 1 of 6 passives. It doesn't really go over it here. And then Urza's armor, damage taken down, physical damage taken down. I think that'll probably be like 25%. Like I said, I don't have these units or any of the crossovers. So Not So Lucy Gray and Urza also return stroking their epic. So let's see here. So Natsu Dragneel. The buff he got 68,000 fire damage physical, 100% chance of burning enemy. Nice. All allies ignore enemy defense by 100% for 20 seconds now instead of 15. That's actually pretty nice, ignoring the enemy's defense for 20 seconds. So that's nice. So let's see if I maybe like a magic res boss. Then I guess I probably wouldn't really help. But I mean, if you're fighting someone super tanky like what's that dragon? Let's see again. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. The Ultra Trial event with the dragon. That's like Orville's cross art. Dude, him, I know he's actually fans, but I mean, if you just ignore that, you probably ignore, just ignore that. So that's pretty cool. And then his arts increase attack by 100% and reduces enemies' burn resistance by 50% for 25 seconds. I mean, yeah, I guess that has some utility, because I was thinking if he has a 100% chance to burn the enemy, why we need to reduce their burn resistance? But I guess that would be how much damage they take from the burn, or maybe their chance to be burned for like your other allies. So I mean, I guess that's kind of nice. And his damage went from 22,000 to 27,000 on his arts as well. So I mean, not bad. Solid. Seems like a solid kid. Okay, so let's see. Lucy Heartphilia. Heartphilia? I don't know how you say that. Okay. Boost your party's magic damage. Okay. So a support unit? support unit. Trigger arts went from 45,000 to 50,000 light damage magic. Increases all allies crit rate by 100% for 20 seconds now. Nice. And autofills all allies art gauges number by 1 times the number of light units for 20 seconds. Okay, so if you got 4 units, you're gonna be getting 4 art gauge every second for 20 seconds. So what's that? 4 times 2, 80. So 80 art gauge. You're bad. Right? Pretty sure. So if you got 4 light units on the team, your whole team is gonna get 80 art gauge. 80 art gauge over time. So I mean, I guess she's good on a mono light team. Arts went from 12,000 to 15,000 water damage magic. Increases all allies magic damage by 30% now. So it was 20, went up to 30%. Every time arts is used max. Oh, every time arts is used. Max up to 150%. Okay, I get it. So every time you use art, everyone's magic damage is gonna go up by 30%, right? Right. So if you use that 5 times over, you're gonna get the full max of everyone's art damage going up, or magic damage going up to 150%. So it's just that for that support unit. 5-star magic, 5-star support, and a 4-star heal. Solid. I didn't even go over Natsu. 2 physicals, 1 magic. You know, kind of Okay, so this is nice. So this is gray. Whoa, gray full buster. Increases all allies physical damage by 150%. Match with the Ice Make Wizard. His true arts. So that is 50,000. So it went from 48,000 to 50,000 water damage physical. Increases damage by 100% for 20 seconds. Increases all allies arch gauge by 70. It used to be 50. First time only. So the first time you pop his true art, everyone's getting 70 art gauge. Solid. And then his arts increases all allies physical damage by 30% every time arts is used. Now I've seen Gray be used quite, I'm not gonna say quite a lot, but he is used to this day still. In like, what is it? Like the Gold Cat event and then the Silver Birds event, because every time a new battle starts, he gets himself 100 art gauge, right? So you pop that, just cleared away. He's real good for like speed clearing. So I mean, he's solid, but I mean, he just has straight physicals. So I mean, you know. At least that's just my opinion. And then let's see, boost crit damage by 300% max. This is Urza Scarlet. So she's just a straight nuker then. Yeah, straight nuker. So True Heart got buffed from 65,000 to 70,000. Light damage physical reduces enemies' light resistance by 40% for 15 seconds. Increases crit damage by a number of True Arts activation by 60%, max up to 300%. So every time you use a True Art, you're gonna be getting a 60% buff, right? A 60% buff by your crit, a 60% buff to your crit damage up to 300%. Nice. And then arts went from 16,000 to 20,000. Light damage physical increases attack by 50% and reduces enemies' evasion rate by 30% for 20 seconds. That's negative, but I definitely don't think you could probably run her in the Chloe event. If you think about running her in that, because you know the whole light killer thing. But I mean, definitely reducing their evasion rate by 30% is pretty nice. That's definitely for sure. Plus But rewind it back. So I was in post recording and I realized it just kind of just skipped right past Areas of Scarlet. Now, I didn't just like skip past her. Well, I did skip past it because I'm not really interested in her, but I just wanted to put out there that Urza is a pretty solid unit. Like, for example, right, I think of a team card right now that could probably like dominate a good percentage of the game, right? Because we got Lucy up here, right? And you know, as we saw earlier, increases our allies crit rate by 100. All the fields on allies art gauge, right? And you know, and she's like a light team enabler, right? Now, the first part of her arts wouldn't really work on this count, but you could run her with like Urza, right? And does Urza have built-in crit? No, she doesn't have built-in crit. So you could use Lucy to buff up Urza and give her 100% crit chance while she increases her own crit damage, while lowering the enemy's life resistance by 40%. On top of that, let's say you run her with like the new Light Sestina, right? Her, she goes into her true arts, her weapon turns into Iron Stern, and every time you tap you get 1,000 healing, and you further decrease the enemy's physical resistance, right? And then you can run that on top of like let's see, who's a good one? Like you can run her with Mako. So a solid team that I just thought off the top of my head is like Light Sestina, Marco, Lucy, Urza here. You could replace Mako out with like Lisa, and then you know, like, she's a solid unit. That means just skip past her, but like I don't really need a nuker, you know. But definitely a solid unit, you know. If you wanna get in there and deal big damage, this girl is the way to go. Alright. Fairytail heroes are luck units. Play the event for crossover gems. And then if you do summon for these guys, you'll be able to get them to 120. So that's nice. More crash buffs. Yep. And then this is the what banner? The pay banner. Is that what that looks like? Yeah. So in the first step, 1 pay crystal, 1 summon. Second step, 25 pay crystals, 5 summons, but you're getting the guaranteed crossover equip, so that's nice. Step 3, you do 54 times 10, you get 2 crossover equips guaranteed. Step 4, crossover jumps 100. So I mean, if you don't want to play the event and get the gems for free, you just summon it here and get 100 of them. And then on step 5, you get any one of the 4 crossover units guaranteed. So I mean, that's nice. Let's see. Get powerful Fairytail equips. Damage up, effect up when energy is burning. Stronger effect when not a status element. All the fields art gauge. Crit damage up. Physical res down. Magic damage up. B output. Honestly, these equips, they seem alright. Maybe Lucy's top. That's probably like the only real thing I would consider. And maybe the guild flag, that's for sure. Well, no, because each of these have their own uses depending on your setup and what you're running, the bus you're running. You know, you gotta change your comp up a lot in this game. So I mean, that's solid. It's solid. And then they're also gonna be in the Alch Summon for a limited time as usual. And then play multi for 140 for meeting new players, new and multiplayer brand. Rank 81st players get rewards for playing with beginners. So is everyone gonna be able to get this? Cause that's nice. No, that's nice, right? New and multiplayer bonus. I hope that's for everyone, cause that'd be sweet. Everyone get it over there for you just for free. That'd be pretty sweet. No, I'm not gonna lie. And then it says rank 80 players get rewards for playing with beginners. Unless they're saying if you're rank 80 plus, you're gonna get 7 rewards for the gym. Cause then that'd be kind of poop. Not gonna lie, pretty poop. Both new and veteran players can earn tons of reward in multiplayer. Nice. And then they got some awakening packs down here that's coming. And if you're new to your set and want to get strong fat, don't miss these beginner specials. It's the MLB pack, new summer pack. Okay, so all this is just packs you can buy, right? Yeah. So I mean, not bad. It seems like a solid crossover. Me personally, I mean, the only thing I'm really hyped for is like it's like the potential 140 free crystals, cause I mean free crystals, you know, and that's 140 of them. So what? That's like almost 3 free something. So that's pretty solid. But I mean, me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Fairytail. I've only watched like clips of it, you know, like little excerpts of it here and there on TV. So I mean, it's okay, but I mean, I'm not gonna go hard, but I do like, you know, summoning stuff. So I mean, that's always nice. Cause I mean, personally, I'm waiting on Abyssal Rivy. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on Albedo to drop. There's other units that I'm like more hyped for, and then if you're free to play, you can't just be summoning on every banner, you know, and stuff. But I mean, hey, Beatrice, hush. But I mean, yeah, it seems like a solid little event, but it's alright. Free gems, free units. I mean, if you like Fairytail, you know, go hard to paint, do your thing, man. Like me personally, I'll pop in like maybe I'll summon it too, but I'm not gonna feel bad if I don't get it. But that's it. That's what we have coming for the Fairytail crossover. Some solid stuff coming, just for sure. But for me on the hype scale, it's maybe like a 5. But that's purely because of the crystals. If I were to go to summer for somebody, it'll probably be Urza. But that's only because I like Big Booba. That's about it. Alright, peace out.